the spy, the safe, and the Soviet X-ray. Ever hear of a spy so good, he cracked open NATO's vaults using a suitcase-sized X-ray machine? This isn't a movie. It's the true story of Robert Lee Johnson, the U.S. Army sergeant turned Cold War super spy. In 1953, Johnson stumbled out of East Berlin in a Soviet car, drunk and disappointed. He'd tried to defect to the USSR, but the KGB wasn't sold. Still, they kept him in their pocket, and that would change everything. He wasn't in it for money or ideology. Johnson just hated his desk job. So he used his Austrian wife to get a meeting with Soviet agents, and suddenly, he was KGB material. By the late 50s, Johnson had gone from broke and bitter in Vegas to working at a U.S. missile site and sending rocket fuel samples to Moscow. But his big break came in Paris. At Orly Airport, he got access to NATO's most sensitive secrets, all locked in a high-security vault. And here's where it gets crazy. The KGB gave him a portable X-ray machine. Not OSHA approved. Some say it was the size of a shoebox. Others? A whole briefcase on wheels. Either way, it was dangerous and radioactive. He'd X-ray the lock's dial from the outside. Place a film behind the safe, turn the dial just right, blast it with radiation, and boom, the internal wheel gates would show up on film. With that info, the KGB reverse-engineered the lock combo. Johnson cracked the vault in 1962 and walked out with NATO's defense plans, nuclear codes, and cryptographic keys. Johnson's espionage went undetected for months. The Soviets celebrated. He even became an honorary Red Army major. But by 1964, it all unraveled. He turned himself in, and later, his own son stabbed him in prison. No one knows why. And the X-ray machine? Basically Cold War ghost tech. No photos, no blueprints, just stories. Some say it was used across the US by a KGB crew called the Toothless Mob. No joke.